We're going to update my Acer Predator Helios 300 from 16 gigs of RAM to 32 gigs. Let's get at it and hope I don't mess this up.
Get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Start my day.
All right, we got all the screws out. I had one problem with one screw being stuck, but we got that out. Now I need to stick in like a little shim or wedge. Got a couple tools here to kind of edge around and be able to pull off the case. Two of them, in fact. So hopefully that'll get that done, and then we'll be in. We'll disconnect the battery.
Milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay.
Got the back cover off pretty easy. Just using one of these plastic wedges. And now we're going to disconnect the battery and then get started with the removal of the old RAM memory and then installing the new RAM.
I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2.
All right, so we very carefully got it, the cover open. We've disconnected the battery. Gonna hit the power button a couple of times, kind of in case there's any residual in there. And then also to ensure that we've got it disconnected. And it looks good. So we'll close this back up nice and gently and get moving on the RAM. So this is the RAM we have, Kingston Fury. It's 32 gigs, 2 sticks of DDR4 3200, and it does fit the same size. I'm glad I got 2 because the 16 gigs that were in here are actually just 8 gig chips as opposed to one 16 gig. So I got 2 that I'm going to replace, and let's get started.
Drink some water, brush my teeth, get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit.
And before you stick in new RAM, you should always make sure that it lines up and it's the same as the old RAM you're replacing. Obviously, I did a number of checks on the website before I ordered this, but yep, looks like it fits or should fit just fine. All right, so it's in there. We just push it down. It should lock into place. All right, that's 1 in and 2. And that's it. Nice and simple. All right, we're going to reconnect the power cable. And I really don't want to force anything here, so I don't need that kind of a bad day. So it needs to come up. There we go. There we go. All right, got it in, and we're all set. Now we're going to go ahead and put the cover back on and finish her up.
I do is drip. I feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking. I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often. I'm just as a dad as it gets. Try taking naps with my kids talking. I'm guessing this life how it is. And I can't wait for the weekend. Keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face.
All right, we've got the screws back in. So far, this has only taken about 10 minutes. Finding the tools took longer than doing the actual installation. So now we're just going to flip it over, power it on, and we'll see if we have 32 gigs of RAM. All right, it's powering on, so that's a good sign. All right, you'll see it's got 32 gigs of physical RAM installed. Everything went well. We had no problems. So I think we're good to go. Overall, it's a pretty easy process putting in 32 gigs of RAM. The only slight issue is I had one screw that just didn't want to cooperate, and then trying to get the wedge under there to pop it off. Starting in the back helped, but overall it took maybe 10 minutes. Just remember, clean hands, try not to touch anything if you can, avoid static discharge, so make sure you're doing something for that, and good luck. But pretty simple, good process, and really easy to upgrade to 32 gigs. So good luck. Let me know how it goes for you.